Carbon 2.
Salah. Carbon bukan tu.
In front dekat. Yang after CO2 tu. Letak tu.
Maksudnya kat sini letak tu
Ah,
Salah Aidit. Cuba tengok carbon sebelum anak panah Carbon sebelum anak panah cikgu ada 4. So kalau kat sini ada 4, selepas anak panah pun dia kena sama. Semua elements sebelum dan selepas anak panah dia kena sama. So
4.
very good Aidit. 4 I hope you all can see my ugly writing here. So this is 4. Okay. Aidit sambung Aidit. Cikgu ada berapa hidrogen sebelum anak panah?
9.
Salah.
10.
10. Okay, if teacher want to make here 10 after the anak panah, what do I do, Haidit?
Uh, 5.
Very clever. Okay, I put a 5 here. Okay, good job. Okay, alright. Nak cuba oxygen ke nak bagi orang lain cuba?
Bagi orang lain cuba.
Okay, I want to hear from Fitri. Fitri, do for me oxygen, Fitri. Fitri?
8.
Okay. Fitri kata 8. Okay, so let's check betul tak 8. Okay. After the arrow, if I want to do oxygen, I must do after the arrow first. Okay, I must do after the arrow. Okay, so now let's count. How many oxygens I have here? I have 1, but 1 times 5, I got 5 here. Then I got 2 here. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 5, how much? In maths ni, 8 plus 5 is how much?
13.
13, okay? Now, cikgu nak jadikan oxygen kat sini, on my left also 13. But if I am doing an alcohol, I cannot do straight away 13. Salah. I cannot put 13 over 2. Cannot. Because I have an oxygen here. Kalau cikgu ada oxygen kat sini, cikgu kena tolak dia dulu. 13 minus 1. 13 minus 1 is how much? 12. Okay, I've got 12. Now, how do I make this?
Put 6.
Correct. I put here 6. Now, do you understand, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Everybody understand? Okay. So, all of you writing it down. So, okay. Now, I want to teach you something else. It is called oxidation of ethanol. Now, if you remember in alkenes, teacher also taught you oxidation, kan?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. When I use the oxidation, teacher use acidified potassium acidified potassium manganate 7 solution, correct?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In alcohol, I can use one more extra thing. Another one is called acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. Must have the word solution. Okay. So teacher can use two things. Acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution, or I can use another one, acidified potassium manganate 7 solution. I use these two. Okay. Now when teacher use these two, okay, what happens? Now if you remember alkene, when teacher did this with you, we plus water and then we plus a bracket O. Remember we did this on Nearport?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is happening now is, okay, here I am not going to add in the H2O. Don't have. But I'm going to put 2O. So different is different from alkenes punya oxidation. This oxidation is different. Okay, I know some of you teacher, I don't know what you are talking teacher. What are you talking about? So let me show you. I am going to put in another slide so I can show you clearly. Okay, let's say teacher take an alcohol. Ethanol. Okay, all of you agree this is ethanol? Do you all agree
Yeah,
this is okay, ethanol? Now, when I am doing oxidation for an alcohol, when an alcohol undergoing oxidation, teacher is going to put a bracket but no water in front. I'm going to put 2 here. Some things you must memorize. You can't ask teacher, why like that? Cannot. You must memorize. Okay. In an oxidation, what is going to happen? Okay. I am going to take out this 2 hydrogen. Look at nicely at what teacher is doing. I change my color first. Okay. I take out this 2 hydrogen. Just cancel it. Okay. And I rewrite again. So I'm going to get CH, H, H. I'm going to get C. Now 2 of my H's already hilang. I'm going to put only one O inside there. And I put O here. And then I rewrite again the OH by the side. Are you following, teacher, so far?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now you look at,
so why do we need to cut the H again?
this is what we call the oxidation process. This is the mechanism, the story behind it. Okay, later I'll explain to you why, okay? Just in a short bit
Okay,
more,
sure.
you give me a minute. Okay, now when teacher took out 1 oxygen here, how many oxygen left?
1.
1 more left. Now, what did I take out? I took out 2 hydrogens, correct?
Yes.
And what is left balance is 1 oxygen. So, 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen, what do I get?
Oh, water.
It's water. So, Sanjeev, does that answer your question? Can you see a side product is being formed? Sanjeev?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I want to ask you another question. You look at the carbon that you just did. Look at the carbon there. Is the carbon complete? Look at this particular carbon. Does this carbon have 4 wives?
No.
Okay. No, it does not have a 4 wife. So I must put a line here. So it is a double bond.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, it is a double bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see now I have 4 bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see the 4 bonds there, class?
Yes, teacher.
So, okay, now let's look at the name. Let's name this. I have a COOH group. I told you before already. COOH, what do I call it? Okay, I think maybe you all would have forgotten, right? The carboxylic acid. Have you all forgotten the functional group and all?
Yeah, sure, kind of.
Okay, no problem. So this one, teacher right here, ethanol. Okay, this one you all know it's ethanol, right? Do you all know that the one on my left is called ethanol?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now when an ethanol undergo oxidation, okay, now do you see, teacher, I still have 2 carbons. All of you agree that I still have 2 carbons here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I still am going to write the word ethane, okay? But now my functional group is not an alcohol group. See, it's no more OH. Now my functional group is COOH. If my functional group is COOH,
Oh, I see.
yes, correct. Whenever you see this COOH is, oh, I see, acid. So the name of it is called ethanoic acid. As long as you see the OH, you must know the ending is OL. If you see COOH, you must know the ending is OIC acid. Does that make sense to you all?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Ame, are you there, Ame? Ame baru masuk kan, Ame? Are you there? Ame? Ame, you just came in. Are you here in the class or are you not here in the class? Maybe he left. Okay, doesn't matter. Can I have wait, that's not I saw someone's name that is not tick. Mightily, your name is not tick in the group. Please tick or Chia can help. Okay, it doesn't matter. I want you all to write this down. Follow the exact mechanism that teacher did here. Okay, follow what I did, follow what I circle, follow what I cancel. Now, teacher want to ask you, what is my catalyst that teacher is using here? I told you just now, what catalyst am I using?
Acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution.
Very good. Acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. If I don't use this, what can teacher use? Acidified potassium
Manganate.
manganate 7 solution. You must remember 6 is for dichromate, 7 is for manganate. And you must have these 5 words. Okay, 1 for 5 and 5 for 1. I'm trying to forget the song. 1 for all and all for 1. Yeah. Okay, don't know whether it worked. Okay, have you all finished this?
Yes, teacher.
All finished writing, because after this we got a test now.
Okay.
Okay. Ready for your test?
Ready.
Okay. Now this is ethanol. Now do for me the oxidation of propanol. Okay. Do for teacher the oxidation of propanol. All of you start now. Nice bird there. Teacher really miss you. So long didn't see you. Azali, Arif. Asman, is Nick with you?
No, teacher.
Okay. Nick is who? Azman, each time you have people with you on Discord, right? Can you please also get them to, you always take a photo with them also as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Ame, you tick your name, but I don't hear your voice. Ame, can I hear your voice, Ame? Or you can chat, up to you. Ame, are you there? Is Ame in the group?
Which group, chairs?
Here, you mean in the class now?
Yeah.
He's
But-
in.
Ame, I'm still waiting to hear from you, Ame.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Ame, he's gone. He's
My
think
problem.
he's no, but he can also type. Teacher don't mind. I'm gonna shoot Ame already. Did he say anything? Ame sayang. Okay, Ame. Where? Okay. Okay, let's do oxidation of propanol. Who would like to try?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Okay, go ahead, shoot.
First, put 3C.
Okay, very good. I got 3 C's. Yes, 1, 2, 3.
And then H.
Correct. And then
And then O.
Okay. Wait, some more? Sorry.
H5.
Is this propanol or
Propanol.
propanol?
Propanol.
H. Let me H.
Okay. H.
And then OH.
Okay, correct. Okay. And then what do I add?
Plus 2O.
Okay, the O must be in a bracket. Correct. Very good. Okay, what do I get next? Okay, finish. Go ahead. Yeah.
Again check 3C.
Okay, very good. So actually it's very fun to do this, because you just copy only. Okay, then my next one,
Above the C, put a O.
single bond or double bond?
Double bond.
Okay.
And then OH.
Okay. What's my side product?
H2O.
Okay, now you can call somebody in the class, ask that person to name it for you. Call somebody that doesn't always get called. Okay?
I say Wong.
Okay, Wong. Name this for me, Wong. Wong.
Sure.
Yeah, name it for teacher. If you don't know, say don't know. So teacher don't have to waste time. I can teach quickly. Don't know, say don't know. Or do you want to try?
I don't know, Chuck.
Okay, good. Thank you. Very honest. Teacher's quite happy. Okay, I would like to call upon another person. Azman, try to answer this for teacher. Azman. Name it for teacher.
Is it propanoic acid?
Correct. It's propanoic acid. First, you look at the amount of carbons. 3 carbons, straight away write the word propan. Okay, very good. And then the second thing that you need to look at is you need to look at its functional group. Okay, when you look at on this one, the functional group is OL or hydroxide. Sorry, alcohol. That's why you got OL. Here I've got my functional group, which is COOH. So what is that? What am I going to write? I'm going to write OIC acid. Does that make sense to y'all? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is what happens, yeah? Now, potassium dichromate. So you must remember, whenever you see the word dichromate, do you know actually, when you want to test for your alcohol breathing, let's say you're driving on the road, okay, and then you drank alcohol just now, okay, midnight you're driving home, suddenly you get tahan with the police, and then the police ask you to put a tester in your mouth to see your alcohol level content. What is he actually putting in your, the thing that you're putting in your mouth is actually, or you're breathing, you're blowing into it, it actually has potassium dichromate 6 solution. Okay, what happens when you breathe in, the alcohol inside your mouth, okay, will go and change the dichromate from orange to green in color. If turn green color, you die lah. Police will catch you, give you a nice fine. Okay, if it still stays orange, that means it's it's known that, okay, you didn't take any alcohol and you are safe to go on. Do you understand, class?
Yeah, sure.
Where did this question come out in exam? Where can it come out? It can come out in K-BAT question. Later, I'll show you one K-BAT question. I'll let you all try, okay? So when you're using dichromate, the color changes from orange to green. I want you to note down and write down somewhere, okay? Color changes from orange to green. Okay, that is something that you must know. Okay, now you look at how teacher wrote the chemical equation at the bottom here, okay? Some of you may be asking, teacher, mana lah cikgu dapat, oh ni tiba-tiba got dua, oh where you got it from, teacher? It's like so weird. It actually came from the potassium dichromate here, okay, the oxygen here, okay? And then when you are writing an equation, Remember, I told you your catalyst is the acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution, correct?
Yes, sir.
You are going to write it like this, right above the arrow. Now, why teacher wrote it separately? Okay, because actually I'm going to put in my potassium dichromate first, and then I'm going to put the acid inside. That's why it's called acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. What is another way of writing? What if I don't want to write like this? No problem. You write the words acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so potassium dichromate is changing from orange to green. Okay, now I'm using something else. Look at my substance here. I'm using same ethanol. I am going to get the ethanoic acid. What is my catalyst here? Whenever teacher talks about catalyst, we always look at above the arrow. What is the catalyst teacher is using here?
Acidified potassium.
Sulfide.
Correct. Okay, I'm using acidified potassium manganate 7 solution. Okay, you must have the word acidified. And then again, there's a mistake here. You must have the word solution. So acidified potassium manganate 7 solution. Okay, what color changes to what color? This one you should know. We did in alkenes. What color changes to what color?
Purple to colorless.
Correct. Purple to colorless. You must know the color change. Okay, must know the color change. All right, any questions so far?
Roger.
Okay, so I told you, right, in this chapter, teacher will teach you code. Yay, teacher settled C, I settled O. Now I need to talk about D. What is D?
Dehydration.
Dehydration. When I was teaching you alkenes, I taught you hydration. Okay, one of my 4H, I had hydration. What is the definition of hydration, darlings? What am I adding? Hydration, cikgu
Water.
tambah. Yes, cikgu tambah, I add water. I would love to hear everybody responding nice. You know, I feel I'm talking to myself. Okay, now dehydration. Okay, I will take out the water. So remember, hydration tambah air. Dehydration, cikgu keluarkan air dia. Sama kalau kita keluarkan, kalau kita tambah, kita kena ada catalyst dia. Kalau kita buat hydration, kita guna catalyst apa kelas? Dah lupa I see some of you never finish my homework. I asked you to do the very beautiful thing and space it in your room. You didn't do it. This is the problem.
Phosphoric acid.
Yes, kalau you tak buat, you tak boleh ingat, you tak boleh hafal. Okay, I'm using phosphoric acid. How many degrees Celsius?
300.
Okay, I'm using 300 degrees Celsius. And what is my atmospheric pressure?
60.
60 atmospheric pressure. Those yang answering teacher is the one that did it. Okay, that's why they can remember. Okay, now when teacher is doing dehydration, teacher take out the water molecule. Okay, I must use catalyst. Yeah, here they show me one catalyst. I'm using aluminium oxide. Later teacher will show you a few more. Okay, I will use the example they gave you here. Okay, all of you agree that the substance here, this one is called ethanol. All of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, so it's ethanol. Let me see. All right, okay. What teacher is doing right now is I am going to take out water. You watch how I take out water. I must take out H from another carbon and the OH from a different carbon. That means I'm going to show you what I cannot do. I cannot do this. I cannot take out the hydrogen and the OH from the same carbon. This is wrong. Okay? This is completely wrong. Okay? I must take out the hydrogen and the carbon from the the hydrogen and the hydroxide from the carbon they are next to each another. So teacher is going to take out like this. Remember when we did alkene, we are adding the substance into two different carbons also, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so when I want to take out something, I must also take it out from two different carbons. Okay, so let's say here teacher took out the water already. Okay, now teacher take out the water. Okay, that means here got no more bond. I got no more bond already. Okay, because water came out. Okay, H2O out already. Now let's look at the carbons here. Do they have 4 Ys? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 bonds. Look at this carbon here. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 bonds. Something is wrong. Cannot be. What do I need to do?
Make a double bond.
Correct. I put a double bond inside. So you see here, teacher has a double bond. Now let's count the bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. This carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. So therefore, when an ethanol or when an alcohol undergoes dehydration, I usually use aluminium oxide. I got 3 more to show you later. Okay. And undergo heat, I must get an alkene group. Do you understand? You don't understand.
Check.
Can understand?
No.
I can. Huh? Did you say yes or no? Sorry. Not
No.
really. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I draw it out for you. Okay. Okay. I teacher draw maybe for you. I use a different one. I use propanol. Okay. So teacher draw propanol out for you. Okay. Do you all agree this is propanol?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Correct. Now propanol, teacher want to undergo dehydration. So I add aluminium oxide and I put heat. Okay, I told you when I want to undergo dehydration, I must take out water. Okay, so teacher is going to take out water. Can I take out water like this, H here and OH here? Can I take out water like that?
No. Beside.
Cannot. I must do beside. So teacher is going to take a different colored pen. Okay, I must take out the hydrogen and the OH here. Are you following, teacher? So far until here, you can understand or not?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everyone else until here, do you understand?
Understand, yeah. Understood.
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to add my plus water because I've taken out water already. So teacher put plus water here. Right? Now let's go and see what is left. Okay, so teacher taken out water, so I got no more line here, I got no more line here. So teacher rewrite again. Actually, I tell you, chemistry very simple ni. Salin balik je. Okay, second carbon, I got 1 C and I got 1 H. The last carbon here, I got C, I got H, I got H. But something is incomplete. If you look at my second and my third carbon, tak cukup bond kan? Betul tak?
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Chair.
It's not enough bonds. I only got 3 bonds. I got 1 bond
Double.
here. I got 1 bond here, 2 bond here, 3 bonds here. If for this carbon, I got 1 bond here, 2 bonds here, 3 bonds. It's not enough. Okay. So what do I need to do? I need to do a double bond. Okay. All right. What does teacher need to do? I actually need to draw a double bond. Okay. So if I do a double bond here, look at this. When teacher put a double bond here, can you see my carbon now has 1 bond, 2 bond, 3 bonds, 4 bonds. Okay, ngam. This carbon also 1 bond, 2 bonds, 3 bonds, 4 bonds. Therefore, my alkene group is complete. Do you all understand now?
Yeah, Chair.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Yes,
good.
sure.
Because you understand, go and try for me butanol now. Use the same thing. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Before you go and try butanol, can we name my alkene here? Name it together with teacher. How many carbons?
3.
Okay,
Three
three
carbons.
carbons. What do I prop? Okay, I got prop.
Propanol.
Oi, I got no
Oh,
OH.
wait.
Propene.
Very good. I got double bond. When I see a double, see, when you see an OH, you must put the word OL. When you see a COOH, you must put OIC
Oh, I
acid.
see.
When you see a double bond, you must put in. Okay, so I put the word in now.
Propenoic.
Oi,
No.
mana ada
Propene.
propenoic? Dia propin je. Kalau dia double bond, dia propin sahaja. Can you understand, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yeah,
pergilah.
teacher.
Go and try now for me for butanol. Butanol undergoing dehydration. Finish? Okay, I'm just going to change my slides a bit. I want to see some of my experiments. I've got questions here for you. A lot of questions for you. Oops. Oh, discard. Okay. Wait, where was I? Dehydration. Okay. Here, teacher was here just now. Okay, done?
Teacher, at the end, you need to put H2O je. Oh, okay.
Must have the group. Can someone help teacher to put in the group who wants to take their book tomorrow? Renette help teacher. I think it's Renette, Maitali, Somnia. Somnia, can you come tomorrow to take, or your mom or whatever, come tomorrow to take the book? Can I cannot? Asman, did you ask Afiq? Farid,
Yeah,
what did Afiq say?
he's not replying.
Okay, but he's joining you on Discord, right?
Yeah, he's in here. He's
Okay. Farid, can you come tomorrow and take? Chemistry module, 13 ringgit. Can you come tomorrow and take it? Okay, please let teacher know now. Ask your parents now because I'm going to leave at about 12 something. So I need to put the books in the guardhouse. Okay?
Afiq said that he cannot come tomorrow, but he said that he can buy it somewhere else.
Cannot buy somewhere else because it is specially ordered for your class. So memang cannot take somewhere else. And teacher already bought, so cannot go and find somewhere else. Please don't do that. Yeah? It's okay, it doesn't matter. If you really cannot come, then teacher have to keep it until I see y'all again. Has anyone contacted Nick? Hi, can you make it tomorrow to take it?
Can you?
So teacher will leave yours also in the guardhouse, yeah? Teacher will give you my bank account later, yeah?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Renette, did you get all the names, Renette? Is Renette there? Okay. So and let me know straight away after class ends, Renette, because I must keep the books in the guardhouse. So I need to know how many to keep and the names as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Can I... So Farid, please confirm ASAP. All right. So now let's try butanol. Okay. I don't want the same people trying. Okay. I want someone else trying for me. Okay. Let's do butanol when it is undergoing Dehydration. Okay, what do I start with? Who would like to try?
4 carbon.
Very good. 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sure, and then?
8 hydrogen.
Okay, can 8 hydrogens. So next time if you wanna ask me to draw for you, you just go like CH3, CH2, okay, CH2. Okay, Chia, what do I do here?
OH.
Where do I put the OH?
Below.
Okay, at the bottom. Okay, good job. Okay, then Chia, what's the next thing do I do?
Arrow.
Okay,
Oh.
all right. Okay, and then?
4 carbon.
Okay, wrong. What must I put at my arrow first?
Heat.
Aluminum oxide.
Aluminium oxide. Kuda, what did you say, Kuda?
Heat.
Heat. Oh, heat. Okay, okay, yes. Okay, heat. Okay, that's correct. Because if you look here, there's a word, not this oxidate. Yeah, no. Just doing, yes, correct. There's heat here. So yes, I put the word heat here. Okay, yes, Chia or even Kuda can do together. All right, how many carbons, Chia or Kuda?
4.
4 carbons.
Okay, correct. 4 carbons. Okay, and then move on some more.
7 hydrogen.
Okay, so CH3, CH2, you cannot say 7 hydrogens because if I simply want to draw 7 hydrogens, I can draw anywhere. Okay, so you must be careful when you say 7 hydrogens. Okay, so what am I going to do, Chia, here? Where exactly?
The top.
Carbon.
Okay, and then?
Double bond.
Okay, so I'll put a double bond here, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, correct. Is this correct, class, or must I add on something else?
Add water.
Yes, correct. I must add water. Well done. So nice to hear all your voices. Okay. Zawawi, sorry, Kuda or Chia, choose one person to name it for us. When they talk, both will talk. When no one talking,
Isaiah.
who you
Isaiah.
are? Isaiah, okay, name it for me, Isaiah.
Is it butane, sir?
How to spell?
Butane.
Butane. Class, is the answer correct?
Wrong.
Wrong. Very wrong. Isaiah, are you paying attention or not? Be honest, teacher's not angry.
Yeah, I am, sir.
Okay, so yes, he's correct in a certain way. I've got 4 carbons, correct. So therefore, I have the word wood in wood. But look at my functional group. I think I already mentioned many times. My functional group is double bond. When my functional group is double bond, what am I going to name it? A-N-E or E-N-E?
E-N-E.
E-N-E. Dehydration of alcohol always will give me an alkene. And this question is very famous for exam. They like to ask dehydration, especially to draw. They love to ask. So if I were you, I will put asterisk dehydration. Okay? Once everyone gets the book, then only teacher will start using the book, yeah? Because kesian yang tak ada. That's why I want by this week, everybody takes it already. Okay? So yes, this is butene. Now, answer is actually wrong. Why the answer is not butene? Because I can be more specific. Can someone help me to be more specific here?
Butane gas.
Butene dash salah. Where is my double bond? Carbon number what?
Carbon number 1.
3.
So some of you said carbon number 3, some of you said carbon number 1. Let's check. So Fitri numbered it 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this the correct way to number?
No.
Cannot. I cannot number this way. Why? Where the double bond is. Dekat mana ada double bond? Dekat tu lah carbon kena dari carbon nombor 1. If my double bond is here, then this must be my carbon number 1. Tak boleh kira berjauh. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Like this double bond is the anak kesayangan. Okay, where the anak kesayangan is, the mommy must be there. So this is the mommy number 1. Okay, carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4. So kalau cikgu nak namakan dia boot 1,
Dash one, dash
Ah.
in.
correct. Boot 1 in. Okay, so let's look at
Teacher, bukan kenapa tak ada, kalau buat build tu tak ada ke?
kalau nak buat build tu boleh. Tetapi that it means when I drew it just now, okay, cikgu punya OH dekat sini, H dekat sini. Lepas tu cikgu keluarkan macam ni. O, cikgu buat macam ni. 1, 2, 3, 4. OH kat sini, H kat sini, cikgu keluarkan dia macam ni. That means I didn't keluar, the OH must be in carbon number 2. Then baru jadi build 2 in. Because when I take out the water here, no more bond, then my double bond will be here, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Then only I can call it build 2 in. Same thing. Kalau cikgu keluarkan water kat sini, cikgu name number from here 1, 2. Okay, so no more bond here. So my bond will be there. So build 2 in. This one not your level. Bila pergi form 6, A levels baru belajar macam ni. Okay? Now, besides using, kalau you tak jumpa perkataan aluminium oxide, but you see the word porcelain chips. Okay? It is also a catalyst for dehydration. Okay, let's say an exam. Tak jumpa aluminium oxide. Tiba-tiba jumpa porcelain chips. Mana Puan Cina ada ajar. She never taught me porcelain chips. I don't know how to do. Cannot say like that. Okay, porcelain chips also is a catalyst for dehydration. Okay, normally you find it in your ceramic cups and all, yeah? Porcelain chips. Okay, I also can use concentrated sulfuric acid at 180 degrees Celsius. So let's say, don't have aluminium, don't have porcelain chips. Suddenly you see the word concentrated sulfuric acid at 180 degrees Celsius. Still the dehydration will happen. Okay, 3 catalysts already I gave you. Now this is the 4th catalyst. Okay, concentrated phosphoric acid at 80 degrees Celsius. So katakan you tak jumpa aluminium oxide, you tak jumpa porcelain chips, you tak jumpa concentrated sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, but you saw concentrated phosphoric acid at 80 degrees Celsius. That is also your dehydration agent. Okay, all these I call it as dehydration agent. Are you following, teacher? Do you understand the words that's coming out from my wonderful mouth?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, too much already. Now, do you need a 2-minute break? And then teacher will show you the experiment part. Do you need a
Can,
2
teacher.
minute? Okay, I give you a
Okay.
2-minute break. Quickly, 11:43. I start back again. All right, quickly.
All right.
2 minutes. Teacher's ears so painful using the earplugs. I'm gonna take it out. Please, 2 minutes quickly. Teacher, let you all lepak first. You can put music. I don't mind. Anybody want to put music for a while? No music.
Teacher, new music.
Sorry? I would like some music, please. Can we have some music, please? At the rate the music come, then my class will start again.
Yes, yeah, what song was that?
Yeah, lah, nobody wants to put this and
Play
cheer.
lah, play lah. I didn't say anything. Play.
Play je lah.
Play lah, can.
Okay, Renat, can you put in the name in Renat for those books I need to y'all lah banyak complain but y'all the one to put the music. Okay. Okay, enough. Stop. Okay, for every class, I will give each person a chance to put some music in between the class, okay? So today was Chia's turn. Okay, it was very nice. But I think the boys are not very happy with it, okay? And my boys, next class you all lah.
Okay, teacher, no problem.
No problem, no problem. Sekali tengok the no song also. Okay, I want to investigate the properties of ethanol. So far just now I taught you COD already. I've done cod already with you. Okay, E probably we see whether got time later or not. Okay, so all these three got experiments for it. Especially please take a highlight and highlight dehydration. Year after year after year, they will always ask you to draw it. Okay, dehydration, like the very famous thing they like to ask. Okay, so let's look at the experiment now. We want to investigate the properties. I've got evaporating dish. Okay, here. I've got the wooden splinter inside here. I've got test tubes. I've got boiling tubes. What's the difference between a boiling tube and a test tube?
Boiling tube can hold a larger amount of acids.
Correct.
Acids.
Not necessarily acids, yeah. Boiling tube is more bigger, so I can have more volume. Okay. And one more very, very important thing is the word boiling here. Can you see the word boiling? So boiling tube normally teacher use for heating. They can withstand the temperature. Okay. Yes, correct. Is used for boiling. Correct, Shalini. Yeah, correct. Okay. Now let's go on to a test tube. Test tube is usually smaller. Okay, dia kecil je. Okay, and then it is lesser amount of volume. Okay, all right. Now I'm using a glass wool as well. Okay, number 3, this is a glass wool. Okay, it's something like a cotton wool, but certain parts of its composition is actually made out of glass. So it can withstand heat even better than a cotton wool. Cotton wool, it will
Burn.
catch fire, yeah, burn faster, okay? But glass wool not so. Okay, then I got the porcelain chips. I can't see any porcelain chips here, but never mind. Okay, I got a retort stem with clamp and I've got test tube holder. Okay, so all dips some of the examples. All right, now let's look at the right, let's look at oops. Hey, sorry, hang on. Stop share. Let me try again. So sorry. Okay, what do you see? Do you see my screen?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so what teacher's using today is I'm using ethanol, obviously. Okay, I'm using concentrated sulfuric acid. Tell me, concentrated sulfuric acid for which experiment? I taught you C, I taught you O, I taught you D. Concentration sulfuric acid for which experiment?
Dehydration.
Correct. Okay, it's used for dehydration. Okay, good job. Okay, now potassium dichromate 6. Actually, okay, never mind. Go ahead. It's using for which one?
Oxidation.
Oxidation. Okay, actually, teacher is completely wrong. Okay, I'm using potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid. So when I mix sulfuric acid and potassium dichromate 6, what do I get? Acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. Do you understand what teacher just did? So that means concentrated sulfuric acid is not for dehydration, yeah? How do I get acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution? I mix potassium dichromate 6 with sulfuric acid. Okay? And teacher's using litmus paper and I'm using liquid bromine. So we look at the first experiment. Okay, we see the first experiment. I take ethanol and I put it in an evaporating dish. And then I light up the ethanol with the splinter. Okay, and then I see the flammability. Can light up or not? Okay, and then I record it. Okay, I think yesterday when we did fermentation punya experiment, remember fermentation punya experiment, one of it teacher is going to get alcohol, correct? And remember they did the fractional distillation in the YouTube I showed you. And what happened? Remember at the end they were lighting up the alcohol? Did you all watch we watched together, right? On Monday, if I'm not mistaken. We watched together the fermentation and when they put into the carboy plastic. Do you remember that class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Do you remember at one point they were lighting up the fire towards the end of the experiment?
Yeah, yes, teacher.
Okay, and then did you see there was a flame also there? Okay, so what is the point here? When I combust ethanol, it will be flammable and it will burn with a pale blue flame, but it is not sooty. Okay, because it's a clean fuel usually. Normally only alkene, because I got too much of carbons. Okay, alkene only will burn with a black soot. Okay, alkane and ethanol will not burn with a black soot. It's only just non-sooty flame. Okay, so what is my combustion here? Sorry, what is my conclusion here? When combustion happens, my product will be carbon dioxide and water. So out of the COD, okay, I've done the first experiment with you. Carbon is done, combustion is done. Okay, now I look at oxidation. Okay, finally we find out, let's see how we do it. I take a boiling tube, okay, and I put it with potassium dichromate 6 solution. Did you see any acid in this sentence here? In the word potassium dichromate 6 solution, did you see the word acid?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
no. Because memang teacher will add them separately. So look at the first step. Pertama, cikgu tambah, is number 1. Potassium dichromate 6 solution. Okay, kedua, baru cikgu tambah acid dia. Okay, then you add 5 cm³ of sulfuric acid into the dichromate solution. Okay, so bila cikgu tambah acid dengan dichromate, potassium dichromate, jadilah acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. Do you understand? Kita gabung step pertama dengan step kedua, I will get acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. In my lab, I do not have, cikgu tak ada in my lab a chemical name acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. Tak ada. Tapi apa yang cikgu ada is potassium dichromate 6 solution and cikgu ada sulfuric acid. Cikgu tambah dua dia, I will get this substance yang you kena masuk kat dalam ni. Okay, then teacher put ethanol because teacher want to undergo oxidation. Okay, so teacher step 3, cikgu masukkan ethanol dia tu. Okay, so I put it inside this boiling tube. Okay, do I need to heat up class? Remember just now oxidation, cikgu ada heat ke tidak?
Yeah.
Okay, yes lah. Okay, I put a rubber stopper together with the delivery tube. Okay, rubber stopper, delivery tube. Okay, and then I put into a beaker with cold water. Okay, it must be ice cold. Kalau dia tak ice cold, you won't get your reaction. Okay, then yes, I told you we are going to heat it up. So I boil this. Okay, and then what happens is yang cecair yang kumpul kat sini, teacher will collect it in the test tube. Now you tell me, ethanol plus acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution, what must I get? What is my distillate?
Water.
Sorry, darling.
H2O.
Okay, H2O is one of my side product. What's my main product?
Ethane.
Hai tak dengar Aidit?
Ethane ke?
Tak dengar, sorry, tak betul-betul tak dengar.
No, he say ethane, teacher. Ethane.
No, ethane tak boleh. Today I taught you two things. Oxidation daripada alcohol, cikgu tambah 2O. This is my 2O This one cikgu tambah 2O. This is my oxidation. Kalau you see the word oxidation, you kena ingat 2O. What did I get?
Ethanoic acid.
Ethanoic acid.
Correct. Okay, teacher is going to get here ethanoic acid. You must remember two things. You must remember oxidation. I must get carboxylic acid, and dehydration. I must get alkene. Dua benda ni je yang kita belajar so far hari ni. Okay, so my distillate here is actually my ethanoic acid. Okay, teacher going to look at the color and the odor. Odor means the smell. And then I'm going to test with litmus paper. Okay, teacher going to test with litmus paper. Okay, let's do this, yeah? I want to ask you. You already know here your distillate is ethanoic acid. If I test with litmus paper, what happened to my blue litmus paper?
It's red.
Very good. Because I see the word here blue, acid.
Acid.
So, acid will be blue turns to red. Okay, so this is one observation. My second observation, what is the color of ethanoic acid? Okay, I tell you a joke. Ethanoic acid, the house name of ethanoic acid is vinegar. What color is vinegar?
Colorless.
Colorless lah. I think I told you the story of me giving my auntie to drink vinegar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. And number 3, okay. Number 3, can you please tell me what is the smell of vinegar? Cuka, apa dia punya? Cuka is vinegar, Apa bau cuka tu? Best ke bau cuka? So the smell is vinegar smell lah. Can you understand, class?
Oh wow, smell vinegar, smell nice.
Yeah, so y'all don't know what vinegar smells like? Okay, y'all can go and ask your parents to buy vinegar for y'all and smell it as much as you want. Very bad smell. Yes, correct. Okay, very bad smell. Okay, time is 4 more minutes. I got 4 more minutes. I want to finish the experiment. So I told you when I boil, must have heat with acidified potassium dichromate 6 solution. Okay, it will oxidize to an ethanoic acid with vinegar smell. Okay, now let's go to dehydration pula. I don't know about you, but I'm telling you, this has to be memorized. You like or don't like, must memorize. They like to ask you to draw for exam. Must memorize. You want to snap a photo, you snap a photo. I don't care. Next time if I ask you to draw dehydration, you must know how to draw dehydration for me. How's the experiment like? I take 2 centimeter cube of ethanol, okay? And I put it into a dry test tube. It must be this way, it must be horizontal. This part here must be horizontal. So I put ethanol into a dry test tube, okay? And then I put the glass wool into the test tube because I want to absorb the ethanol. So here teacher has a glass wool soaked with the ethanol here. Okay. Then what's my next step? I'm going to put some porcelain chips. I told you if you see the word porcelain chips, or if you see the word aluminium oxide, or if you see the word concentrated sulfuric acid, or you see the word concentrated phosphoric acid, all these are for dehydration. Okay, I put the porcelain chips in the middle of the test tube. Okay, now when I'm using sulfuric acid and phosphoric acid, I don't use this method. Cikgu tak letak kat sini. This one when I use phosphoric acid and sulfuric acid, teacher will just put them into a boiling tube, put ethanol, and then I put the sulfuric acid. That's it. Not like this way. Here, porcelain chips and alumina only teacher use this way. Alumina is aluminium oxide. Okay. I'm going to close it with a rubber stopper. Okay, I want to teach you a few things. Teacher drawing straight. Okay, but some students when they want to draw rubber stopper, okay, I want to show you. Okay, they go and do the delivery tube like that. How? The delivery tube can go through. The rubber stopper cannot. So if you're ever drawing a rubber stopper, okay, must have the hole here. Must have the hole. Did you see how teacher did it?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, teacher's drawing is very bad. I'm sure many of you can draw better than me. Okay, so the tube is closed with a rubber stopper fitted with the delivery tube. So here I stopper it. Here, very important how you draw this, yeah? Okay, you must make sure your straw or your delivery tube, sorry, not straw, is going into your burette here or whatever you're using. You must make sure it's going inside, cannot go somewhere else. Okay, what is the other thing? You must draw a retort stand here. Okay, even if you don't draw this long thing, but you just draw this thing here, this, and this is also correct. Same thing like your burette. Your burette cannot be hanging in the air. Okay, okay, cannot be hanging in the air. So you must do like that. Okay, you must do by the side. Okay, to hold. This is showing me that the retort stand is in place, holding my burette. In exam, you've got 2 marks for drawing. Wait. You got 2 marks for drawing. 1 mark is for labeling. 1 mark is for drawing. Okay, if you do not label correctly, you will not get marks. Okay, if you don't label, that means if you don't label water, you don't label gas, you don't label all these, no marks. Point number 2. So 1, labeling is very important. Point number 2, if you don't have a functional diagram, let me tell you, if your diagram is not functional, for example, here got no retort stand, your boiling tube is hanging in the air, 0 marks, you lose this mark. If your burette here is hanging in the air, no retort stand, you lose your functional diagram mark. Sorry, somebody said something? You got class, is it now?
No, Chair, you told I need to draw the stand on right. So we need to draw table also, right? Below.
No need lah. Actually, this boiling tube here, I show you another way. You just draw the boiling tube, sorry, not nice. Like this already, okay. No need to draw long, or no need to draw all this one, all no need. Okay, like how they drew here, no need. As long as teacher has this, the one I'm circling, already you got the mark. Like this one here. Can you see the real retort stand here? Cannot, right? You only see the segi empat here, right? Already correct your mark. Okay, let me just quickly finish this. I heat up the porcelain chips first. You must heat up the porcelain chips first, strongly. Okay, and then I go to the glass wool. Okay, to vaporize the ethanol. You cannot vaporize ethanol first. Ethanol, I told you, the boiling point is 78 degrees Celsius. If you boil the ethanol first, my catalyst, which is the porcelain chips, you boil later, reaction will happen very slow. And all my ethanol will vaporize already. Okay, I must boil the porcelain chips first. I mean, heat up the porcelain chips and then the ethanol, and then the process will undergo, I will get a gas here. Now, if teacher is using ethanol here, you already did this. The gas I am going to get is ethene, correct? Dehydration is from an alcohol. I take out the water. I am going to get an alkene. So if teacher is using ethanol here, here I will get an ethene. So far, are you following teacher?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
teacher.
Okay, this ethene I want to test for the flammability, and I will test with bromine water. You remember one of the chemical tests of alkene is it can react with bromine water, correct? Yes or no? You don't remember, should you? Okay, because you didn't draw yet, I'm going to make it a point. I'm going to put in the class group. I'm going to start a name list. Those of you who have already drawn, I'm going to put in your names. Those who haven't drawn, if you don't see your name by this Friday, you haven't pasted in your house, you're going to get it from teacher. The reason why you cannot follow through my alcohol is because you do not know your alkene. Okay, I do not want to waste time. Okay, so the flammability of my gas, I told you alkene. Mana-mana masa you jumpa alkene, you mesti dia ada sooty flame. Memang hitam dia punya flame. Okay, and the color of the flame is yellow in color. Okay, can alkene react with bromine water? Can. Okay, cikgu tak suka perkataan decolorize. What color is bromine water?
Brown.
Yes. Brown bromine water turns colorless. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. So when ethanol pass through the polyethylene chips, ethene is produced. Okay, cukup lah. You want to do this question as homework? Take a photo quickly.
No. Oh, yes, sir.
Do this as homework.
I like it.
Except that number 4 only you cannot do because I haven't taught you I taught you C, I taught you O, I taught you D. I haven't taught you E yet. Okay, next page, take a photo. Done?
Yes.
Okay, next one, take another photo. Okay, done. Last one, take a photo. Okay, can I stop sharing? Sweethearts, are you all there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, sir.
I'll stop sharing. Show me your faces. We take a photo and then I'll let you go. Okay, show me your lovely faces. Benjamin, very early, you came, Benjamin? What happened?
No, the internet damn shit. Sorry, my language.
2 words already wrong there.
Sorry, because the router got some problem, so I must go and fix the router lah. Then after that, the modem also a bit cacat. In the morning every time like this.
Okay, so happened, I managed to record this time. Okay. I want to see Benji, I want to see your face. Heidi, I want to see your face. Renette, cannot. Renette, I know can see your face. Amme, I want to see your face. Lakshman and Damien.
Ada dalam kamera je.
Okay. Azman can take photo now. Azman, where's Azman? Mana?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Just a
Where are
second.
you? Where are you? I can't see you.
Yeah, sure.
Where? Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Azman, I saw you. Okay, shall we smile?
Professional photographer.
Okay, now smile. Okay.
Okay, take a picture of your buddies as well, yeah?
Sure, sure.
Okay. Those of you who took the homework picture, send in the homework. It's sent to the class group. And I will also start a list for those of you who have done your work. Okay. Thank you, class.
Okay, thank you, Che. Bye,
Bye.
Che.
Adi,
you.
you also came in late. Adi, why late? Adi?
Thank you, Chair.
Bye, Aidit.
I'm sorry, Chair. I overslept.
Overslept. I want to shoot you all. Ame,
Yeah.
where were you, Ame? Why you are late? Why were you late?
Oh, I'm sorry, I woke up late.
I'm gonna shoot you all. Any more you all tell me wake up late or whatever, I am just gonna beat you all nicely. Okay? You all deserve a smack. Alright, when I see you all, I've been telling this since last year, right?
Relax, Chair. Relax, Chair.
Relax. Okay, I'll see you all again. Take care.
Okay, bye, Chair.
Bye.